do a little bit of tarot before I crash out here. Might be morning time wherever you're at. For me, one of my favorite ones to attempt. Get the story line going. Alright, the Fool. The Fool could be taking a leap of faith into something. So let's find out what that something is. King of Swords into a decision. Power will the decision. A leap of faith into a decision that's going to lead to the sun. So, can't beat that. Ace of Swords. Message, as they say, from the divine, from God. Hope you guys like the wall I made. I added some things. My neon wall in the background there. So you can't have YouTube trying to sell my wall in my background. That's just weird. I noticed that they tried doing that. I'm not allowed to, YouTube. Anyway. Taking some time off and rest. Sounds like a good idea after all of that. The decision making can be quite intense. Speaking of decision making, you decide to cut something off. Queen of Swords is deciding to wipe that completely out and cut something off because it's either from the past or it caused a tower moment. Sometimes the tower could be happening to somebody else as well and not you. So there's that. The Emperor in reverse. So maybe the cold-heartedness, but yet fatherly figure, you know? Substance of the Emperor being in reverse. So, having the cups and walking away to a new beginning. The moon means you don't know where you're going, but you know you'd just rather be there than being stuck in the past. And that's very important. King of Cups, somebody with emotions, or it could be a Pisces in the mix. But King of Cups is good at large emotions. So, we might be making this one a little bit short since I've had a little bit longer day than anticipated. I'm going to go with some activation of light cards. Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, divine support. Can't beat that. Can't beat that. We all need divine support when it comes to attuning and going to higher realms, especially during our sleep stages or our waking stages, right? Whatever that may be. There's an old philosopher, and I always found it really amazing because I found it true. You know, when you're sleeping, you're really awake, and when you're awake, you're really sleeping. So if your life is a constant dream state, can't you imagine your dream state, whether you're awake or asleep, and imagine good things into it? Eh? Sacred inner space. Sacred chakra. Tenderness and serenity. Let's see. Ooh, this is a pretty card. Soul Star Attraction. Fulfilling soul contracts. Remembering who you are. Sometimes we have to go to our childhood and remember the deepest parts of being the best part of ourselves, to remember who we actually are. You know that? Octurian light codes. Evolutionary downloads. Recalling your power. Future thinking. This is one of the last cards that jumped out at me. Pleiadian activation. Coming together in harmony in the heavens and its resolutions. Alright, I'm excited to use this deck. It's a new deck called the Love Oracle. Let's see what we have here. It says harmony. So harmony in one's thoughts, emotions, feelings, spiritual, physical, material. Harmony would be all of those areas, or some of those areas combined with others that are good and positive. Love the artwork here there. It's really neat. Lying away in a teacup. Movements. Movement can be in one's physical body or in your spiritual body, or it can be in your imagination to bring forth something that is inside of you. Well, the movement of it. It is a very beautiful scene, how the mountains are on her back and the clouds on her hair. Great artwork. Ooh, there's some cards that jumped out at me. Give and take. This could mean all kinds of things in your world. Equal give and take to maybe somebody that took too much from you and didn't return. Or it could mean that throughout your life you've been giving and giving and giving while others have taken. And you're ready for God to give back to you because it's well overdue. that? Right? Let's see here. Oh, there's actually 2 cards that hopped out. First one up for grabs. Huh. Safety. Safety is definitely something rare, and we have that knowledge of feeling safe usually with our ones we love and that have cared for us. It could be, you know, safety and feeling like that parental figure type of feeling, like that somebody's got your back or taking care of you, you know, in more ways than one. So, safety. And, you know, they always say, what you didn't receive, I mean, this is just what they say, right? What you didn't receive as a kid, you look for in your partner as an adult. So, so there is a lot of that with people today, where what they look for in their partner is what they wanted to receive as a kid, you know? So, last one here. Responsibility. Responsibility comes in many vast forms. Could be taking care of your animals around you to make sure everybody's happy, well-fed, whatever. Yourself. Responsibility of having to deal with work on different levels. And responsibility more than anything, I would say, for the spirit in which imagined you to be here. The Creator, God, and love. So that responsibility of love is a necessity on earth. Otherwise, you don't learn anything below or above, right? So, love is a great teacher. Just, we always say, oh, this is what I've heard my whole life. You'll know the right one when you meet him. Well, I say the right one is the Creator from within, God. He's the right one. Sometimes what failed us and what we looked for in a human didn't quite flourish. We had to reach for the heavens, literally, to grab it from God. That love that only He can give, and that nobody else was able to produce, not even ourselves in that way. So to imagine that great love is to become that great love, and that's sacred, no matter where you are, below or above. And if you guys do like the tarot, you're always more than welcome to like and subscribe. Have a great one, you all.